Hello again, tube users. It's me again with, yet you guessed it, another lens. Now I've heard some mixed reviews on this lens, so bear with me while I try and give you a bit of a tour. Mixed reviews mostly being it's rubbish, so I bought it on a whim, and I think we should just have a closer look and see if it lives up to its bad reputation. Obviously it is made by Canon themselves. It's not one of those Chinese sort of versions of. It's a 75 to 300 millimeter, as says there, autofocus, manual focus, and this doesn't have any servo AF, so therefore when you focus on things it doesn't automatically focus or doesn't automatically adjust. So it's what I would call a complete manual lens, telephoto lens. Obviously that meaning you can zoom in. Basically there's a lot more to it than that, but I won't go into detail. I'm sure you guys probably already know. So yeah, let's get in and have a look, shall we? Right, so let's jump straight in then, shall we? Let's have a gander at what's inside. Obviously it's a lens, I have to tell you that. I'm sure you guessed that by looking at the video. But I can't find my little knife. I don't know what I've done with it. So I'm going to have to use a side of a flat edge screwdriver. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the stuff if you want to read it. Yeah, f-stops for 5.6 minimum, so should be okay. I mean, I just bought this because obviously, as I say, it had mixed reviews, so I just wanted to find out for myself, because I don't always go by what people say or typical reviewers say about products, because half the time they're just stupid, or that's overexposed, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't rely on just pure people saying, oh, that's weighty, bloody hell, just saying it's good or crap, because a lot of the time their justifications are rubbish. For example, I bought a 19-inch monitor from Amazon and I gave it 1 star because it doesn't have any speakers. Now, if you read the bloody description of the product, and it will tell you if it has speakers or not, so why give it a 1 star for no speakers? That's the person's error, not anyone else's error. But I digress. Let's get back. Oh my god, that's a bit big, isn't it? I say this is like an old-fashioned style lens. I mean, this is an old lens. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new lens by any feet. I wonder if I'm going to need my adapter. Let's have a look at that. But yeah, so this, if you look at one of my videos, I actually go through that adapter you get. It's the EF M to EF lens adapter, which obviously if you've got a mirrorless camera like I do, or one of the mirrorless cameras from Canon, you can buy the adapter and buy the whole range of Canon's lenses, i.e. this one and quite a few other ones which are stupidly expensive. Canon zoom lens, EF, so this is an EF lens, so I will need my adapter. 75 to 300 millimeter. Distance, macro distance, 1.5 meter, which is 4.9 feet. There's a obligatory markings there, just so it's all legit and stuff and certified and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I mean this is quite weighty. I mean, I can't give you any sort of a indication to that really. If I had a set of scales, maybe. Canon Incorporated, made in where? Made in Malaysia. Cool. So yeah, this is just basically an unboxing and a look at, really, for the time being. Obviously I'll stick some demo footage, I'll stick it on the end of this video, and see what sort of macro, because I wanted to do one of two things with this, which obviously it does one of two things. One being macro, so I'm going to take some close-up shots of some stuff and some gear that I have ready to be reviewed soon, so keep watching. And also for having a telephoto lens, a zoom lens with zoom functionality. Of the lenses I do have at the moment, only one, which was the kit lens, has a zoom. But I must admit, the kit lens you get with the Canon M100 is actually really good. I like it a lot. But yeah, so that's a look at this. I mean, what is it comparable? What does it weigh like? Let me think. It's just heavy. I mean, I can't really give you any other indication. Oh, there we go. There's the oh, that's a bit. Oh, that's a bit deep as a dagger. We'll tighten the ducts also, whatever one you want to look at. Jeez. Ah, see? This is what I mean. Everything is manual on this lens, which is pretty cool, I think. So full extended, let's have a look, is yay long, which will allow you to obviously zoom in. I've seen a review on this lens, and when you zoom in, I think it's about sort of 120. I think the image starts getting a bit crap, should we say. But I don't want to use it for that far away. I might even just go up to, like, say 100 maybe. So just a little bit of zoom, but I say primarily I wanted to get it so I've got a macro lens, and we'll see how good that is. As I say, I'll attach some demo footage at the end of this video, so we'll have a look at that. Check out my other videos down below and let me know what you think, and subscribe please. Check out my website, listed also down below. I will be adding a PayPal donation thingy-mabobby there pretty soon once I've set up the account. So let's get into the footage and have a look. But that feels rugged, feels heavy, which generally is an indication of something that's well made. So we'll find that out at the end of this video. So let's have a look at the footage. Spot on, peoples. Right then, thought we'd come back just quickly. I'm going to show you with the EF M adapter, which I've already shown you, I know, but I thought we'd have a look at it with this attachment. So unclip that like so. That's obviously the lens, and that's an EFS, not traditional EF. And we find the red. I never know which way this goes on. Ah, there we go. The red dots match on this one. Don't think you can see that. Those two red dots clicks on. So that is that in its full view. Obviously with that open and with that open, it's quite a large lens. I mean, compare it to bullcrap, got nothing to compare it to, but you get the idea. It's long, let's just say that as a technical reference. It's long. Okay, so yeah, and I must admit, yes, I have used this lens. I was going to attach some footage to the end of this video, but not really a good idea to be taking videos or photographs with stuff of close proximity with a telephoto lens. And a correction from the previous clip, obviously you can't do macro with these, and obviously, well, you can, but as it states, as I'll show you, it says 1.5 meter, 4.9 foot minimum I suppose minimum focal distance. So that essentially means you need to have 1.5 meters in order for this particular lens to actually gain focus. So a minimum distance between here and the subject of what you're either recording or taking a picture of. And just to show you, reason being, because obviously, you know, I did try it, and you need to be outdoor, definitely, 100%. This one, 24mm, and this should also have, here we go, macro says 0.16 meter, so which basically means 0.16 meters away from the subject to have sort of like a minimal focus length, so minimal distance between lens and subject. So that was something I think I've literally just looked at, just learned. You guys probably already knew anyway, and probably screamed at me when I said I can do macro stuff with this lens. Yeah, no. So yeah, so out of all the lenses I currently have, let me grab the boxes and I will now give you my verdict. My overall kind of final thoughts, if you like. So, got the boxes. So, the first one I purchased, well, should I say, the one that came with the camera, obviously the kit lens, that was the first one I used. Really liked it, as I say, it was a very good lens, especially for a kit lens. It was quite bloody good. This was the next one I got, the EFS 24mm. There's all the specs there for you if you wanted to have a look. Made by Canon, obviously. So that was the first lens purchase I got for this camera. The second one I got was this one, and this is the 22mm, and this is the one that required the adapter, which is still attached to this lens, so I might as well take it off because it's not going to stay on there, because I'm not going to use this while I'm where I am at the moment. So let me just pop that up there. Yeah, so this adapter, as I say, goes from a mirrorless camera, so the Canon M series, M50, M, whichever, and basically it's almost like a tube. It's almost like an extender tube. Obviously fits from that size socket, which don't ask me, I don't know, to that size socket for that size lens. So that's obviously the EF M size lens. Sorry, EF size lens. So your EF lenses will attach to this part of the adapter, and this is obviously the M version, which attaches to your Canon mirrorless camera. But I say, very cheap. I do like this a lot. It was cheap on Amazon. I was skeptical, but as I say, I've done a video, so check out my videos. I do go through this. So very essential piece of kit if you're looking to buy quite a few different lenses and having different variety of lenses. Definitely worth grabbing one of those for dirt cheap. Don't need to get the official Canon one. It does exactly the same thing. All it is essentially doing is passing those contacts there from the camera to those contacts there to the actual lens, and it's just a retrofit, if you like. But definitely worth getting if you haven't already got one and you have a mirrorless camera and want to buy some more lenses, essentially. So let's get on to, shall we say, my final verdict. Sorry, where were we? Sorry, I digress a little bit. So that was my second purchase, 22mm, and now being my third purchase for this camera is the EF telephoto lens with, oh my god, that stuff there. As I say, it's a good lens, but it needs to be for use outside and obviously stuff at long distance. So when I do get out and about and I do have some landscape stuff to look at, I will definitely check the zooms out and check the video quality, so on and so forth, blah 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 blah. And that will be my third purchase for this camera. So as I say, on a budget, absolutely perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As I say, I won't be attaching any video to this YouTube session, as we call it. Post back soon? No, I will post back soon, and I hope to see you in the next couple of videos. Please subscribe, click the bell button to get notified of new videos that are up and coming. I took a little break a little while ago, but you know, what's what, got to work, got to make a living, haven't you? Talking of making a living, please subscribe. Maybe I'll make a second income on this YouTube account and give up your day job. Very unlikely in this day in YouTube, but you never know. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Spot on, tube users.